Hi crafty peeps, it's Mary and I'm back and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I am trying to grow my channel a little bit, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would so appreciate it. Today I have an estate sale haul for you. My cat has been up on the table, so there's kitty fur up here. And also my nails are a hot mess because I was gardening, so sorry about that. But I did want to get this video out to show it to you. I'm really excited about it. I got some awesome stuff at this estate sale. Now, just to let you know, I did pay up for these things. Not some of them, but some of the other things I will show you that I did pay up for. And I usually don't do that, but these are things that I just don't find. So in my area, for some reason, there's just not a whole lot of feed sack, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And I have never ever found a piece in all of my estate sale years. So I paid up for it. I'm excited about it though. I cannot believe I found some. But let me go ahead and get started. I found these buttons there. She had lots of sewing notions. I think that this lady, it was her kids that were doing the estate sale, and she went to a nursing home. So she had to, you know, pare down a little bit because at the nursing home you don't get a whole lot of storage, right? So it was nice to go to this estate sale. All of her kids were so kind, and I just really loved it. So it was just nice. They told stories and stuff about how their mom collected these things, and I thought that that was really cool. But here's the buttons that I got. I did get some like browns and golds and silvers and, you know, white and stuff like that. But I just think that the colored ones are the most interesting ones because I don't find those a whole lot. Especially purple and orange. For some reason, those color buttons just don't come around often. In fact, I found one purple in this lot, no orange. So I was sort of bummed about that, but these buttons are so cool. Let me show you some of them. I love this blue one, and then look at this red. Isn't that so neat? Then I got some bigger like yellow ones, and these ones have little yellow arrows on them. So fun. I found this. It's like a really old googly eye. I think that's so cool. And then for the pink ones, I got a bunch of neat ones. Look at these. Aren't they cool? And then the green. Got some different ones this time around, but I just love how they have the little like scallops on them and just fun shapes. So that's what I got button wise. I did get some buttons on the card, and these are sort of rough, but I still love them. Here's some green ones. It was funny because one lady was looking at these and she just took them and threw them aside and said, "Green, yuck." And I was like, I'll take the green. I love green. Then I got these ones, which are like a really dark green. I don't know if you can tell, I got to wash them off a little bit. And then these green ones. And then these really pretty blue flowers. And I love this, like I get a lot of white, but I love this Lucky Day tag. I think it's so cool. And they're genuine pearl buttons. So fun. And then these were different. I don't think I've ever found anything like this. It says special value and fashion buttons. These must be newer. It says Western Germany. I don't know, maybe they're not newer. They are sewn onto the card, and I'm not sure. I love these though. I think they're so pretty. They match some of the paper that I have. I picked up some more sewing notions. I got these little doll zippers. Aren't these so darling? So I love those. I got these, which are like belt buckles. And I still have to wash these off, but I did wash all the buttons already and sorted them. I just have to wash a couple more things. I always try to pick up the rickrack and the bias trim, seam binding, anything I find like that. So I got these ones, and I just think they're so different. I love these floral ones, and then this one with the gold weaved in it. That's pretty cool. Also for sewing notions, I got this bag, and she had some like really older stuff there, which was so cool. So let's see what we got here. We got this two-tone rickrack by Ace in the red, blue. We got this one, which is Warren's bias fold tape. Never had a Warren's, so that's different. An Ace and the green. Ooh, this one's in like a really light pink. So pretty. This one's J&P Coats. That's awesome. Just like the thread. And then we got this rickrack, Trim Tex. So in the pink and the green. So pretty. What else? Oh, some more colors. I got some more red and then some purple in that Ace trim. What else is in this bag? It says Novelty Edging. Oh wow, this is so pretty. I didn't even see this in there. Look at that scalloped edge. Oh my goodness. This is from Germany. That is gorgeous. Okay. And then it came with one little needle card. Well, not little, it's a big one. And this is an Our World. It says 85 best gold-eyed needles for every purpose. And look at that, it's complete. So that is super cool. And it's like in really good condition. So loving that. That's the bag. And then she had a whole box full of tatting, and now that I'm looking back at it, why I didn't grab the tatting shuttles, I'll never know. But I just picked up the tatting. I was probably in one of those moods where I just needed to get the stuff that I was going to use, and I know I'm not going to be tatting in the future. Well, who knows, right? Maybe I will. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? This is all hand done. I mean, I just can't even imagine what it would take to do this. I've never seen it done. I need to look it up on YouTube. I'm sure somebody does it. Such pretty lace. And then look at this. This must be really old. That is gorgeous. Let me know what your favorite item is today. I love to hear that out of all the things that I pick up. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at that, you guys. Wow. I love that. Reminds me of something you'd get from like Restoration Hardware or something. So I got all of that. I did pick up some material. I got this clown fabric. Isn't that so cute? And you get a lot of it. So there was a ton. And this was not that expensive, but I loved it. So I mean, I paid a little bit for it, right? And this one's so pretty. And I don't know how old these are. If you do, let me know how I tell, because I'm not really sure. I mean, they look old and feel old, but I really am not quite sure how old. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this little lamb. And then this one's more like a flannel. Really soft. I still have to wash all of these. And then look at this one. This is too cool. This is sort of groovy, right? These butterflies. Oh, I love that one. You get so much of it too. Can't believe she had that fabric. And then I picked up this. This is so cute, little Bo Peep. It doesn't look finished. It's a pillow. But look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. It says made in the USA. Gosh, I can't. Vogart, maybe? Vogart Original. Let me know if you've heard of that. I love that. I think I might put that in a frame or something. Or maybe I can even finish it. I got this huge bag of zippers, and I thought they were such fun colors, and I can use these to make those shaker pouches that Larissa did and that Meg did. So I thought that was fun. And then I picked up these. He charged me $5 for these, and I thought that was a fair price. They were $3.94 at Toys R Us back in the day. but look at these pretty ornaments. They're the indents too. So they're so pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 of them. So really love those. And a nice box too. I did pick up these Old Maid cards, and this is the Circus edition. It looks like they've never even been played, and they say from 1959. So this is quite amazing. Still got, I mean, if you felt them, they're just like brand new. Look at that giraffe. Oh, I got that, put that in my giraffe stuff from Meg. So cute. So I picked up those. I also got these cards, which were so cute. Look at this poodle. My goodness. So cute. They're all poodles. But I just thought that pink leash and that bright blue background was so pretty. So I had to get those. And then I got these, which I've never seen before. And these are called miniature playing cards. They're made in Hong Kong, but they are miniature French court cards. So I have never heard of those either. But let me show you what they look like. These are so fun. Look at how detailed that is. Isn't that so pretty? He's drinking some wine. I just love these. And then look at the back. Just such detail on there. So I was really happy with those. Let me see if I can fit them back in the box here. What else did I get? I'm looking around. Oh, I got this. This is a paper measuring tape. I don't often find these, so I was happy to find that. Did I show you everything except for the feed sack? Okay, here is what I've been waiting to show you. I'm so excited. Look at these original feed sack fabrics. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is why I went to the estate sale. They had bins and bins and bins of this, but it was so expensive. But I was looking online, and you know, they do go for like $35 a piece for each feed sack, so I didn't pay quite as much as that, but I still paid a lot. And I went back on the last day to get more, and somebody had bought up every single bin. I mean, I'm talking maybe 1,000 of these. So I don't know how much they paid for it. I'm sure it was worth it. I just didn't have that kind of money. But let me show you the pieces, because they are just exquisite. This is my favorite piece, the cherries with the blue. And then this, I'm not sure what pattern this is. It looks like a club, but it's got some like different shapes on it, some triangles on it. So I'm not sure what that is, but I just loved it. And then this one, this floral, is beautiful. And then you can see the rough edges. And then this is one of my favorite. Well, they're all my favorites. You know, I got all of these because they were my favorite of the 1,000 that the woman had. But there were so many more I wanted to pick up, you guys. So many more. This is like I said, this is the first time I've ever found feed sack at an estate sale. And I did buy a piece online, not a whole feed sack, but just a piece of one. And that's pretty expensive too. So I had a piece just so I knew what feed sack felt like and looked like, which is good to have. I actually am thinking about doing that for you guys too, because I got some plain pieces that I think would be neat to cut up and send in an envelope for like $3 a piece, you know, just so you have a piece of feed sack, so that if you are somewhere, you can tell if it's, you know, feed sack or not. So let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. Look at this pattern, it's so different. And then this one, oh my goodness, I love the reds. I think they're so pretty. Oh, I just can't get enough of these. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Look at this one. I didn't even think they made patterns like this snowflake one. There's the rough edge on it. Oops, sorry, I'm pulling the microphone cord with me. I got a couple more. I've got this one. Oh my goodness, I just can't get enough of these. And then this is another one of my super favorites, this purple. They only had like a couple pieces of the purples, so I got one of those. So yes, that is my fabric. Oh my goodness, my feed sack fabric. This is my new collection. I'm so excited about it. And then this is also what I got. I went back on the third day, and these things were way more expensive than the feed sack even, but I wanted to pick some up. And on the third day, it was 50% off. So I thought that that would be a good time to get some of these. And these are the advertising pieces on the feed sack. So this is going to be really hard to show on camera because it's such a big bag. But it says Jockey Oats. And then it's got the horse and rider on it. And then it says special quality for thoroughbreds. And then prepared by MJ Pritchard in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So this is huge. And I got several of these. Like I said, they were probably as much as the feed sack fabric was on the first day, 50% off. So they were expensive. But I really, you know, like I said, I just don't find this stuff here in Michigan. So I got that one. I'll show you a couple more of the ones that I got. I got this one, which was pretty cool. I got a lot of that horse one because they had several of them. But look at this. This is faded, but it's so pretty. It says Beacon. It's got the lighthouse on it, or the like light from coming from the lighthouse. And then if you can see it, it's got all these pretty stars on there. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it so much. I just can't get enough. And then here's the, here are the plain pieces that I got. So this is original, authentic feed sack fabric. And like I said, I'm thinking of just cutting up a piece, you know, the size of a legal size envelope, and sending it along to you for $3. You know, that would be shipping included. And then you would have your own piece of authentic feed sack to compare against, so you would know. And I just think that's a fabulous idea because I always wish that I had some, and so that's why I bought a piece. But I just think this is going to be gorgeous, even for like stamping on, for covering a junk journal with. You could do so many things with this. Paint it. Oh my goodness, I don't even know, but you could sew buttons onto it. I've got a million of those. But yeah, that is my haul today, friends, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I don't know. I couldn't get enough of this feed sack. And I so wish I would have gotten more, you guys. I got 11 pieces. And that's about all I could spare or afford there. But it is gorgeous. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm so happy that you joined me today for my estate sale haul. And I hope that you come back next time. So thank you so much, friends. And until next time, love ya. Bye-bye.